Hello again, everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. You join me here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and we're going to be taking a ride in the PMDG Boeing 737 today from here in Calgary over to Vancouver. I've managed to get the Boris sound pack working with the PMDG 737, so we've got those lovely Boris sounds to enjoy, and we also have got Chase Plane installed, so that's some of the cinematics that you're seeing now is all through Chase Plane. As well, today we're going to be using SayIntentions, and SayIntentions were kind enough to provide me access to use their service, and I'm going to showcase it off to you today and in upcoming streams as well. It's basically, if you haven't heard of it, it's an AI ATC service. It's one of the best available in the market at the moment, so I'm looking forward to that. The links are in the pinned chat message and in the description down below. But without further ado, let's jump on board the 737 and get the aircraft all ready to go. Battery can come on, followed by our ground power. And we can align both of our IRS systems so they can both go to nav. Continuing with our flows then, DC source over to back bus. And we'll leave this over on ground power. Window heats can go on, and we can set our logo light on, make sure our strobes are to steady, and our cruising altitude flight level 360 today. Let's go to GSX. We can go ahead and request boarding. Just like so. And that's the overhead almost all sorted for now. Let's pop down to the FMC then. We can go to our POS init page. We can pop in our iCal code. And as well our GPS position. Ivan, hello. Happy New Year, Ivan. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Thanks for popping in. Hope you had a lovely festive period and New Year's. And we're going over to Vancouver today, so we can pop the iCal code in for Vancouver, just like so. Set our payload, set the fuel, select the route. All via SimBrief. So I've heard that the cinematics can cause crash to desktops, so that's just something we need to keep in mind, but I've not encountered that yet, touch wood. It is quite impressive though. Okay, we can go ahead and load our route. Wait for that to do its thing, and then we can start getting our performance data in as well. We're going to be cruising at, as I said, 36,000 feet, and there we go. So as I said, we're using SayIntentions today, so you can use the SayIntentions stream kit. So in the chat, do !SI- commands, and it will tell you everything about it. Let's put one in. Ivan's done it over on the YouTube, and that will basically show you everything that's available. So you can speak to the cabin crew. So for example, we do !co-pilot. Say hello. Then the request has been received. Then I just play it.
Captain, we have a message from behind 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗏. Hello?
There we go. Cool.
Captain, we have a message from at behind 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗏. Hello?
Oh, I forgot it sends it to Twitch and YouTube. Right, departure-wise, we are going to be on runway 35 right for departure. And we're going to be via the... Oh, we're not on a SID. Well, that's all okay. Being on SID. Yeah, should be fine. Cool. We can execute that for now then. Back into the index, let's go to our arrivals. We're going to expect the ILS approach for runway 26 left. So we can go ahead and select that. And we're on the 𝗂𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 𝐒𝐻 arrival. No transition, but we can go ahead and execute that. In terms of our departures out of here, let's see.
Captain, we have a message from @EVAN-RS. Hi, Captain. Can we start the boarding?
Yep, boarding is commenced. Mr. First Officer and Ivan. That's quite cool. I really like that feature. I think we are boarding. We should be boarding the passengers. Yeah, passengers are all coming on now, which is good. Departure-wise, I think we're just going to fly runway heading and then jump across to fly direct to our waypoint. Runway heading we can set now. 35 right is not on the one chart, the ground chart that I picked. Brilliant. 35 right is a heading 345. So we can go ahead and set that. And then air traffic control clearance delivery is 120825. Brilliant. Oh, I clicked it on Ivan.
Captain, we have a message
here we
from
go.
Ivan-RS. Yes, it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Right, cruising altitude flight level 360. Oh, ever since I installed Chase Plane, my views, like switching to them, it feels a bit more laggy than usual, which is weird. But yeah. Well. In terms of our zero fuel, wait, no, we can set that later. We're not taking any reserve fuel, so that's easy. Cost index of 5. We can set our zero fuel weight, so that's now our per-finite page all sorted. And we can, I guess, start the takeoff calculation. So let's go performance tool, Calgary, runway 35 right. Import from aircraft, import the weather. And slash calculate. So we have got some information. Just pop that down there and hide our yoke. Cool. So runway 35 right. Cell temp is none. Flap 5 departure. Yep. You can set our centre of gravity there. V speeds 134. 134, 135, 141. And our VREF of 143. Go. Oh, got another one.
Captain, we have a message from Ivan-RS. Sir, the reserve fuel is in the flight plan as FMC info final reserve.
Oh, is it? FMC info reserve in the flight plan. Actually, we can view it on here, can't we? No, I guess we can't. Yes, we can. FMC final. FMC info. Stop. Back up. Is it this top one? The fine res 4.2. So the 4.2 is from this here, right? Correct. Brilliant. Cool. Thank you, Ivan. 4.2. Gorgeous. Right. Passengers are almost all on board, so let's go ahead and get the APU. Oh, dear me. All started up. And in terms of our FMC, I believe we've got everything, so we can actually get our 2 flight directors on, and let's call for clearance. Calgary clearance, hello, this is oh, what airline we are? What airline are we? Flair. Dear me, that was odd.
Flair 801, go ahead with your request.
Right, here we go. Calgary clearance delivery. Hello, this is Flair 801. Request IFR clearance, please, to Vancouver.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Thank you. Cool. APU gen goes on. We can get our bleed in the packs on. Just get some air conditioning going through the aircraft.
Flair 801 cleared to Vancouver. Radar vectors POTA, then as filed. Climb flight level 070. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.9 or squawk 5423. Expect runway 35 right.
Thank you. Cleared to Vancouver. Radar vectors to BOTAG, then as filed. Initial climb flight level 070, and we'll expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.9, squawk 5423, and we'll expect runway 35 right for Flair 801. Thank you. Cool. I think everyone is on board now, so we can push.
Flair 801, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.9.
121.9, Flair 801. 121.9.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed.
That was so weird. I thought we were pushing back, but no, it was just the jetway going. That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this beautiful flight with Jamaica Air, flight 738 to Kingston. We are so excited to have you with us today. Please take your seats.
Departure checks completed.
So Ivan, if you try the stream kit again, that co-pilot command, I'll add you to the whitelist, so then in the future you can just use it and it won't have to go through a gate. So I have to manually approve them at the minute. Right, we'll quickly pop the METAR into the chat. And
Locking gear.
the winds. Wind 000 at 0, 8 mile visibility, broken clouds 1,400, broken clouds 1,700, temperature -15, dear me, with a dew point of -17, altimeter 2962. Ground, hello, Flair 801, request push and start. Push and start approved. Face south. Flair 801. Oh, jobs removed.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is
Oh,
completed.
my rudder
and brake
pedals are
reset.
really far away. There we go. Okay. We'll do as... no, we won't do as we've been told. Fuel pumps on. Beacon. Starting engine number 1. We'll introduce fuel already. And enjoy the startup.
United 750, ready to taxi. United 750, runway 35 right, taxi via Bravo Charlie, Bravo. Runway 35 right, taxi via Bravo Charlie, Bravo United 750. Question 185, give way to the company 73 Max on your left. Giving way to the company 73 Max, WestJet 185.
And I've just realised our engines won't start because we have our packs on. So I was just sat there for nothing. There we go. Now we're getting some engine start. Enjoy.
Please set parking brakes.
Right, set the brakes.
Encore 3604, taxi to parking via Charlie 4 Juliet Juliet Sierra. Charlie 4 Juliet Juliet Sierra, Encore 3604.
And let's start up other engine. Oh, they need to be armed. What about those? I've been forgetting everything recently. Really odd.
Encore 3605, give way to the WestJet 737.
So what you're hearing now is AI Living World by SayIntentions. So it is in beta still. Brian, the CEO, said it probably will be for a bit longer. But it is replicating real-world schedules. So there are aircraft over there taxiing around, doing whatever, you know, departing. So I find that quite cool. And then, of course, you've got things like Skynet, which is like a multiplayer SayIntentions style thing. And, yeah, it's just really cool. At some point, we'll do a groupie flight, which is SayIntentions' new product. Well, not product, new sort of thing that they have been working on. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, 𝗂𝗄cie his𝗀𝗏. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Hello to you. Thank you for popping in. There we go. That engine started up nicely. Oh, that was a bit laggier than I would have liked. Flaps 5. How's your day been so far, 𝗂𝗄cie his𝗀𝗏? Right, full left and full right. Neutral.
4633 ready for push.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Sorry if that is very loud. Left rudder. Right rudder. And neutral. Right, order brake, RTO. Engines over to continuous. Let's go over to our engine buses. AP bleed off. Packs left side, right side go on. Elec pumps. Hydraulic pumps. Propeats. The yaw damper, that can go over to Gen 1. APU off. And that's all set up.
WestJet 516, taxi to the gate. WestJet 516, taxi to parking via Alpha Juliet.
Right, in terms of our trim, trim is 4.51. Nope, that's flaps. We want trim. Yeah, we'll go with that. Flair 801 ready for taxi. Alex, hello. Long time no see. Hope you're well, Alex.
Runway 35 left taxi via Golf Foxtrot, hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Charlie, Charlie 3 WestJet 253.
And say again, please, for Flair 801. So, Alex, try out the SayIntentions Dream Kit commands. Yeah, ground Flair 801, request taxi, runway 35 right. So, if you do exclamation mark, SayIntentions, no. Yeah, I'll just pop it in.
Runway 35 right, taxi via Kilo, Hotel Bravo, Hotel Juliet Golf, Foxtrot, Romeo Bravo.
Oh dear, we've got a long taxi. Taxi, runway 35 right via Kilo, Hotel Bravo, Hotel Juliet Golf, Foxtrot, Romeo and Bravo. Holding runway 35 left for Flair 801. So I guess just leave the apron. Onto Hotel Bravo. So let's push those throttle forward. Get taxi light on.
WestJet 117, runway 35 left, taxi via Hotel Bravo, Charlie, hold short of runway 29 and then Charlie 3.
Runway 35 left taxi via Hotel Bravo, Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie 3 WestJet 117.
Look at that.
Giving way to the company 737 WestJet 516.
Off this way, Hotel Bravo, and then on to Hotel. And then, oh dear me, going a bit quick. Hotel Delta is that way. After Hotel Bravo, it's Juliet. So I've got that all ready to go. Hope you're well, Alex. Welcome in. Left here onto Juliet. Lovely stuff. Oh, dearie me. Get back on the correct taxi line. Okay, after Juliet, I believe it's Juliet Golf, Foxtrot, Romeo, then Bravo.
Hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Yankee Charlie, hold short of runway 35 left, then Alpha.
Delta 4, Delta Romeo Foxtrot, hold short of runway 29er, then uniform Yankee Charlie, hold short of runway 35 left, then Alpha Boric Air 202. Core 3484 ready for pushback.
Very busy here in Calgary.
Roger, pushback approved, Encore 3484.
Contact tower on 118.4.
Switching to tower, Flair 624.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we're sticking on Juliet until we make a right onto Bravo, and then we take Bravo all the way down to the runway 35 right for departure today. It's nice and long. It's 4,267 metres. So we've got plenty of room. Maybe that's feet. If that was feet, that seems a bit short. So I think it is 4,000 metres. It's a good length runway up. You know what I haven't turned on is 4x frame gen. That's a bit more smooth. I was thinking that it felt a bit more... Didn't feel as smooth as usual. But all fixed now.
351, runway 35 left taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29 and then Charlie 3.
Runway 35 left taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie 3 Encore 3351.
There's an aircraft departing. United. Wonder where that's off to.
Flair 807 ready to taxi.
Flair 807, runway 35 left taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29 and then Charlie 3.
Runway 35 left taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29er, then Charlie 3 Flair 807.
Okay, here's Bravo, right hand turn here. We can just get our right hand runway turn off light to illuminate it a bit better, although that didn't really do much.
Encore 3484 ready to taxi.
Pop it back off.
Encore 3484, runway 35 left taxi via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 29 and then Charlie 3.
There we are then, or Bravo, and then we take this down all the way to the end for us. And then we need to get the tower frequency, and tower is tower 118.4. Well, 8.4, that's all set, ready to go. And then departure. Departure was 125.9. Yeah, 125.9 for departure. Yeah, it's getting a bit foggy. Nothing we can't deal with though. This plane feels so sluggish, especially on the ground. I've noticed that doesn't want to taxi very fast. Now it's snowing, we actually probably should have de-iced, but oh well. It's long old taxi down here. Where are we? Sierra. Okay, not very far left to go. It's one more down.
Encore 3335 request push and start.
335, push and start approved.
Pushback and start approved. Encore 3335.
Here we are. We'll take it to the very end, I think. We're going to need all the length we can get.
Flair 801, contact tower on 118.4. Take care.
118.4 for the tower. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.
Approaching 3-5 right.
Okay, let's contact tower. Hello, Flair 801 with you, holding short of runway 35 right, ready for takeoff.
Flair 801, contact tower on 118.4. Have a good day.
Flair 801, Calgary Tower, runway 35 right, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35 right. Flair 801. Alrighties, let's get some lights on. And let's pull onto the runway. And we can arm our auto thrust. Departure is 125.9.
On runway 35 right.
Holding short, Flair 807.
Go! All righties. Let's take off.
17R, holding short, WestJet 188.
Throttles up. Toga. Cross-checked. Nose pressure is neutral. That is cool.
Short of runway 29er, Flair 807.
We'll just get that autopilot on.
Right, WestJet 188.
Bring the sounds back for you all.
Cross runway 17 right, WestJet 188. Flair 801, contact departure.
Contact departure, Flair 801. Flaps 1, speeds checked flaps 1, gear off. Engines to normal, and we'll get rid of a couple of lights. Departure, hello, Flair 801 with you, approaching 7,000 on runway heading.
Flair 801 identified, good afternoon.
Left turn, heading 235 vectors to Botag, then on course for Flair 801.
Experienced a diabetic emergency. It seems they didn't have enough to eat before the flight and didn't bring any snacks with them. They are feeling faint and disoriented. I am attending to them now and will keep you updated.
Okay, thank you for letting me know, and just keep me updated. So, just a couple of passengers there who are
bro. I'll keep you in the loop.
not feeling 100% apparently. And Flair 801, do we have a further climb?
Flair 801, no further climb, maintain 7,000.
Roger, maintain 7,000, Flair 801.
Flair 801, climb flight level 250.
Oh, I'm flight level 250, Flair 801. Okay, up to 250 we go. And we'll go level change. It's actually kind of annoying that that is not the other type, so I'm going to change that actually. Actually, I think it will be in options, aircraft.
Direct OTA, then it's filed, please.
Direct BOTAG, then is filed, Flair 801. Look at that, break out through the clouds. LNAV's on, we're going direct to BOTAG. Let's see, is it in here? No. Equipment. Get a couple of these on. Is it even in here? It better be. No, not in there. We looked through that one. Okay. Displays. Oh. There we go, that's better. Right. I can't find music that I like. RV stuff.
301, contact Edmonton Center on 127.775.
Edmonton Center 127.775, Flair 801. Okay, time to contact Edmonton. Edmonton Center, hello, Flair 801 with you, passing flight level 200, climbing flight level 250, direct BOTAG. What I'm going to do is actually turn the sim down a bit.
Flair 801 Edmonton Center identified. Good afternoon.
And we're going to do some of these. But because it's outside and so loud, I've just turned the volume down slightly on the sim. But I'm absolutely loving chase planes so far. Something so unique, but something that is also really enjoyable. And
301 Edmonton Center, climb flight level 360.
climb flight level 360, Flair 801. 360, that's our top of climb, that's our cruising altitude. We can get rid of the seatbelt signs. I'm happy for the passengers to move about for now. I'm loving the view. So unique, but definitely well worth it in my opinion. I mean, you could just sit here all day and look at the views. We'll do one of these. That is fun. And another. So unique, I love it. So incredible. And if you're enjoying today's stream over on YouTube, be sure to drop a like, hit subscribe if you're new, and if you're watching over on Twitch today, be sure to drop us a follow. Big thank you to everyone who has done so already. Oh, you see a couple of bugs actually, but to be fair, it's usually quite good. Go to a static outside view. That is just so impressive. Actually, if we go here, we can get the cabin sounds just outside. Then we're not being deafened. And it just sounds like we're in the cabin. Such a beautiful area. And the zoom is mighty impressive as well, actually. We'll save that as a camera view, I think. So this is how you save the camera views. You literally just open it up. And we'll set this as a hard mounted one, I think. No, we don't want that. Outside landscape is what I'm calling it. I don't know what I'm going to map this to. I guess if we want it, we can just come in and click it. Although, what is... I've got buttons set up to... I've got buttons set up so I can cycle between the views. Camera action. Previous... Left shift and T and G. That's quite cool. This is such a beautiful area to fly over. Wow. Alright, give me 2 moments. I'm just going to go grab some water, but I will be back in the flight deck in just a minute. Alrighty, I'm back in the flight deck. Oh dear, what's happened? Nate, hello, welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping by. Welcome in. Okay, so we're starting to speed up here, and we've got loads of time, so we'll go over to that view, and we can load up one of the games.
Descending to flight level 180. Cleared for the IGVEP 7 arrival into Calgary on course 3608.
And a reminder, you can try out the SayIntentions stream kit, so you can take a look at some of the commands. You can get the first officer to speak them. It's quite a cool little feature that's baked in. Oh, Doggy, hello. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Really nice down there, actually. Flair livery there as well. So I'm doing good, thanks, Doggy. How are you? On flightsim.to, there's a livery converter from the 737 in 2020 to 2024. So this livery actually was made for 2020. I did look for a Flair livery in 2024, but there just wasn't one. Nice doggy. Hopefully it's going smoothly.
Expected 𝗗𝐶 ₃ arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Expect the 𝗗𝐚𝐧𝐶 ₃ arrival, and we'll prepare to descend in about 20 minutes for Flair 801. Thank you. But yeah, so this was originally a 2020 livery, and then this off of FlightSim.io converted the livery for me, so that's quite good. We've got the Flair livery. Oh, I don't know why I left my auto brake on RTO. We can pop that back now. And that. We will have to think about our arrival soon-ish, but we've got 133 nautical miles until top descent, about 20 minutes as it said. So let's go to the stream kit, and I will bring it up on screen to show you what available commands there are, and we can try a few. So this is the SayIntentions stream kit.
Contact Vancouver Center on 133.6.
Hang on. Vancouver Center 133.6, Flair 801. Vancouver, hello, Flair 801 with you, flight level 360. Okay.
Vancouver Center, Flair 801. Good afternoon, flight level 360.
Flair 801, Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
That's annoying. Okay, look, we can look at these in a bit more detail now. So, snack and then food. I want to try that one. So in the chat, you can just pop the request in. Snack. I want hot. He's quiet.
At behind Deskies, _1, coming right up. I'll have that hot dog for you in just a moment.
Yeah, there you go. And then you could do other things like the mentor ATC message. This is quite cool. And then you got like 𝗚𝗚𝐻𝑆's. So, ooh, let's do 𝗚𝗚𝐻𝑆 arrival. Here we go. 𝗚𝗚𝐻𝑆. And we can go back in the flight deck. I'll turn that off. Get some sound back. So, the 𝗚𝗚𝐻𝑆. Don't worry, that was just a chase plane bug. The 𝗚𝗚𝐻𝑆. So, here we go. Vancouver International Airport Information Tango, and this was recorded at 8 o'clock. Arrivings runways 26 right and 31. Departure runways 26 left and 31. The wind 290 degrees 8, visibility 10, sky conditions, view at 3,800, view at 18,000, view at 24,000, temperature 7, dew point 1, altimeter 29 at 904, density altitude minus 900 feet. Tower backup operation may result in reduced services for arrivals. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. So that's quite a cool feature, quite a cool command there. Okay, so I'm tinkering with the audio levels because I'm not sure if I'm happy with them, but I like where we're at, just so that you can hear the sim still, but it's not super duper loud. I think I've got it to a point where I'm okay with it, actually. That's a bit glitchy. We'll go over to another view. It's so cool. It's all the mountain ranges down there and things. Really, really good. Okay, top descent is coming up. I'm going to ask air traffic control what runway we're going to be expecting. And Vancouver Centre, this is Flair 801. Can we just confirm the arriving runway for us?
Flair 801, expect the ILS runway 26 right approach.
Hey, Captain, behind desk. And first officer check.
Roger, we'll expect the ILS runway 26 right for Flair 801. Okay. ILS. The Yankee or the Zulu? That's always the question, and I don't know the difference between the two, so... Quick peek at the charts. 𝗂𝗂𝗃𝗃. Okay, we could do that one. The Zulu. Ah, right, we're going to want the Yankee. ILS Yankee 26 right. What is our star currently that we're on? Canu. Brilliant. That's in there. And if we go just to plan mode, just to want to double check this is all in. What mode? There we go. Right, back to the legs page. Just double check this all looks okay. Which I think it does. Yeah, that looks all good. Brilliant. What we might as well do is set our arrival course. So, the final approach course is going to be 263. So 63, we'll set that on both sides. And in terms of our ILS frequency, the frequency is going to be 111.95. Set that to the active. 11195. Airport elevation is only 13, so we don't need to edit that. And minimums we can also set now. We might as well. It'll be 210. Don't like this fast scrolling situation. Oh. 629. There we go. 210. That's all set now. Our progress is good so far. Making good time. It's not a particularly long flight. I think total flight time is 1 hour and 7 minutes is what it gave us today. And we've been airborne for, I don't know. Blanty will tell us. We've been airborne for 37 minutes, so about another half hour left, but a lot of that will just be getting ourselves down on the ground. Alright, we need to change this playlist. I am yet to find something that I like.
Pascal 1963, direct VVEC. Cleared for the RNAV, X runway 16 approach until established. Descending to 90500. Cleared for the RNAV, X16 approach, Pascal 1963.
Ah. Right, come on. I'm still yet to find something. Yeah, I think this one will do. MSFS 2024 is just looking so much better. I really do think if they had got it to the state the sim was in last November, this previous November, and released it then a year later, it would have been so much better. I mean, if we just think back 2 years ago, this sim is, well, not quite 2 years. It's 2026 now. So, but kind of 2 years. If we think back to that, the difference is actually quite crazy. Alright, doggy, see you shortly. Yeah, the difference, I mean, I could barely do a flight in 2024. The performance, A, was so bad. And to be fair, it hasn't gotten much better. I still think that the performance could be greatly improved, especially compared to 2020. I remember that this was in PMDG 737 in 2020, always flew like a dream. But this, I mean, yes, it flies good and performance is good, but it isn't as good as in 2020. I'm gonna actually go here and just the preferences, application control. Oh no, it was further down. Yeah, I want it manual. But we don't have that happening every couple of minutes. It's so good. So happy with the sim. So greatly improved compared to what it used to be. I think that's why it feels so much better. Because it used to just be awful. check out the cabin. Also, cool little Easter egg. There are some cookies. Yum. Pop that all back in. So, first of all here, there are a couple of documents with nothing in there. Opening the door, we can come to this. Of course. Oh, you can actually disarm the door while we're in the air. Close this. So, that opens, but it is not modelled. But this works, which is good. So we can go passenger seating area. We want off. Both zones. Yeah. The light's not off. Aft zone, there we go. Now, off lights, if we wanted to do like a meal or beverage. Bit of light, and then we've got the sunrise, sunset. Which did nothing. Maybe it's just down the sides. But we can set it both of these to cruise. The cabin is definitely a step up from previous. I mean, you can open up the overhead bins, pull those down and things, so definitely improved. The window does open now as well, and we've got our clicky pens. So it's good. Ivan told me that in here we can literally see the FMC info, fin res plus alternate 4.2. A little map. So I think it's stuck on our plane. Lovely view out the window there. Nice snowy little bits. Once again, a big thank you to SayIntentions for sponsoring the stream. They were kind enough to provide me with access to showcase SayIntentions for a couple of our upcoming streams. So a big thank you to them. Cool. We're close to top of descent, so reset MCP altitude, and that's top descent reached. Ready for descent, Flair 810. Flair 810, right? We're descending now.
Expect the ILS runway 26 right approach.
Flair 810 requesting descent.
Flair 801, cleared Canuck 6 into Vancouver. At your discretion, descend flight level 270.
Cleared for the Canuck 6 into Vancouver, and we'll descend now to flight level 270, Flair 810. That is our call sign. I do want to double check that actually. Well, where is it gonna tell me? Index ident. What's in it? Route. Well, obviously isn't in that. Okay, I'm going to quickly take a look at what stand we should be expecting in Vancouver. Bravo 27. Broke GSX. Vancouver. Bravo. Select the moving map. Okay, looks like we'll be sorting it later. So that crashed. Right, we're descending nicely. Literally, it's a nice and easy arrival. We literally just go in and then land the aircraft on the runway. Not very difficult. It's crazy how it goes from thousands of feet above sea level to 12. In not very long, to be honest. All of the mountains, and then it's... Well, maybe Vancouver is just strategically placed.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 168, flight level 290.
WestJet 168, radar contact.
Gonna get more music, or is it just off? There we go. Coming back now. But I want to change it. It's a bit more. Perfect. Sending away nicely to flight level 270, but we need to descend a bit more than 270. We'll put in the intercept altitude of 4,000 and just see what they say. Still nice and snowy outside, which is good. Love to see it. looks like we're about to go into a lot of cloud. What's the meta off of them? Okay. Yeah, I think the PMDG 737 Ivan is a good update. Really nice. Definitely needed anyway. Alright, here we go. Meta, winds 290 degrees, 8 knots, 30 statute mile visibility, I believe. Few clouds 3,800, few clouds 18,000, few clouds, flight level 240. Temperature 7, dew point 1, altimeter 29 and 904. And we can plug the altimeter in now. 29 904. Auto brake wise, just one will do for us. It's a long runway. Vancouver is a pretty large airport, so hopefully we don't have a too long of a taxi in. And Ivan, if you're still here, if you do one of the exclamation mark, like, pilot, co-pilot message commands, I'll put you on a whitelist so you can just ask them and it will come through whenever you like. So otherwise I have to manually accept it every time. Oh, what's been happening a fair bit on this flight actually. Just those weird camera bug glitches. I want to change the frequency of that from happening. Coolio. That's all saved. And of course I did manage to get the Boris sound pack working, which is good, because I definitely do think the Boris sounds are better than the default, but actually the PMDG 777 sound pack that Boris did is on a whole nother level in comparison. Just want to confirm that the course is 363. STN, hello, welcome. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your full name, so if I can just call you STN, that would be appreciated. But I can give it a go if you would rather. 263 is our course, yeah. It is 2026. I hope you've had a good New Year. New Year's celebrations. And we'll strap the cabin in shortly because I feel like this could get a bit turbulent in here. Yeah. Lots of cloud. Plus as well, we're almost at 18,000 feet, so we can get everyone strapped in and ready a little bit earlier than usual. Oh, the seatbelt signs were never on to begin with, on takeoff. Whoops. Well, now they're back on. 147 days until hurricane season comes back again. Interesting, STM. Well, hopefully there aren't any hurricanes this year, because I feel like progressively they've been getting worse in terms of just power and destruction.
Flair 801, contact Vancouver Centre on 135.0.
135.0, bye-bye. (135.0) Vancouver, hello, Flair 810 with you, passing through altitude 17,000.
Vancouver Center identified. Good afternoon.
Sure, they've identified us, which is good. And we can get our lights all on. Oh, they were all on still. Whoops. Engine center continuous. And the wing lights. Ah, we're back out. That's good. It's not so nice in there. I'll just open up Sky Dolly.
Flair 801, Vancouver Center. Contact Vancouver approach on 128.175.
Contact Vancouver approach 128.175 for Flair 810. Bye-bye. 128.175. Vancouver approach, hello, Flair 810 with you, passing altitude 15,000.
Flair 801, Vancouver approach identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 26 right approach into Vancouver.
Expect ILS Yankee runway 26 right approach into Vancouver, Flair 810. Cool. Quite a lovely view. Incredible. Alright, so we're about to start a left-hand turn, and then that will get us ready to establish on the approach. Go into the fixed page. We're going to set runway 26 right. And then we'll just do a -5 and a -10. So we've got a 5-mile fixed ring and a 10-mile fixed ring. That's all set. And there's the start of that left-hand turn there. We're a bit above profile, so I'm sure the aircraft will just start to level off until we get back on profile in a couple of moments. Cool. That is some properly nasty cloud. Aircraft just disappears. That's crazy. So we got a 10-mile range ring over there. Don't have that checkered line yet. There it is. Checkered line. 263 and 111.95. Set on that side and that side. Brilliant. Okay, we're continuing to fly quite nicely, just by the approach. Well, we're on the star, not long until we get onto the final approach though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Kingston. At this time, please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive.
There we go.
Kindly return your tray tables to the upright position.
So you can see all of those mountains and things we've just left behind, and it looks flat. So a lot of flat terrain, a couple of mountains out just here.
Thank you for your cooperation.
That looks like cool, right? That's below, right? What's that below? Ah, there we go.
Flair 801, proceed direct Goreg. Descend altitude 4100 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 right approach.
Proceed direct to 𝗂𝐴𝐴𝐺, descend altitude 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS approach runway 26 right for Flair 810. Lovely stuff. That is some awesome terrain just over there. Ooh. We'll be getting that music paused shortly. We'll turn the sounds up. Lovely stuff. What are our flap limits? Flaps 1 is 250 knots. So we'll go ahead and set flaps 1. Go speed intervention. Set speed 200. Still a long way out. Actually, that probably wasn't necessary. We'll bring it back up then. Go ahead and click that approach button in though. That's suggesting on now. Weather update. And we'll leave that off.
Encore 3506, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Not for us.
125.65 for Encore 3506. Good day.
Doesn't look like there's very much photogrammetry down there, so it's very limited. I thought Vancouver had quite good photogrammetry actually. I guess not. There's downtown Vancouver. Alrighty, so let's bring those sounds up ever so slightly. Get that music paused. And we're about to make our left-hand turn, oh sorry, our right-hand turn in. It's our progress 80 miles, yeah, we got plenty of time. Okay, there's our altitude warning. Let's go ahead and click approach. VOR lock and glide slope is there. Start our replay recording. There's the field.
Flair 801, contact Vancouver Tower on 125.65.
Vancouver Tower 125.65, Flair 810. Vancouver, hello, Flair 810 with you. Just established on the localizer now, runway 26 right. Yeah, we are going there.
Roger.
Flaps 5. Ah. Oh yeah, no, flaps 5, 250 knots. Flaps 5, speeds checked, flaps 5. That's photogrammetry. Maybe we're just too high for it to load in. Right, glide slopes captured. Sorry, really loud.
Left, Glacier 564.
I don't know what that
Jazz
oxygen
99 holding short
sound
of 31, ready for
is.
departure.
That's loud.
Jazz 99er, winds 270 at 7, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Turn SayIntentions down a bit.
31 cleared for takeoff, Jazz 99er. Core 3506, contact
Flaps
ground
10, speeds checked,
121.7.
flaps 10. Why are they on? The stupid nameplates. So kind of annoying. Accessibility is where it is. No, assistance. I thought it was in there. Oh. I can't remember where it is. Flight interface? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, how many miles are we? 8.5. Gauge speed 160. That's photogrammetry, that looks nice.
Flair 801, Vancouver Tower, winds 290 at
Get
8,
down,
runway
flaps
26 right,
15.
cleared to land.
Good land, runway 26 right, Flair 81, sorry.
Order 307, winds 290 at 8, runway 26 right, cleared to land. Flair 801, roger.
Cleared to land, runway 26 right, Flair 8101. Flaps 20, speeds checked, flaps 20, and we'll go final approach speed now. 133 is my guess, 133. Well. Flaps 30, and flaps 40. Okay. Fully stable, ready for the approach. Everything's on, ready to go. Ding dong the cabin crew one last time. Do one last cheeky flyby. Look at that. That does look good. If you zoom in, it looks terrible, but from just the window, it looks so good. Okay, let's take it in from here. My airplane. Very little inputs. This aircraft does feel a lot more sensitive compared to the previous version, in my opinion. I must have had some sort of curve set up in the NG for 2020 because, from what I've heard, this is meant to feel much more stiff. Just give it a bit of nose down trim. It wants to stay up.
Approaching 26 right.
I get back on that localizer. It's the wind. That thing isn't got the wind. Oh, it's not quite like the A320. Oh dear.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Oh, bit low there. Continue.
100.
Whoa.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
We're gonna get any reverse thrust? This is odd. I think of,
5,000 feet
and
remaining.
then that noise goes. It's so strange.
4,000 remaining.
That's so strange. I don't know why that's happening. 'Cause this airport is usually fine. Whoa.
Flair 801, welcome to Vancouver. Exit at Mike 4 Babel. Contact ground on 121.7.
121.7. Thank you. Bye bye. Ground, hello, Flair 810, runway vacated.
Flair 801, Vancouver ground. Taxi to GA parking gate 105 via Mike 6, Mike Victor Hotel Delta Delta 5. Hold short of runway 26 left, then Charlie Foxtrot. Have a good day.
We're not going to acknowledge that, so I don't think it's quite right. Right, I need to find airport parking chart. There's gate 20. Okay. 20 Alpha. Yep, we can do that. No, follow me. We'll do Swissport International. So to get to stand 20, we need to...
Jazz 7744, runway 31 taxi via Lima, Juliet Hotel.
We
Hold short
vacated
of
runway
runway
4,
08
so
right,
we're going to
then
want to
Echo.
go down to one more, I think.
Runway 31 taxi via
What's
Lima,
Juliet?
Juliet Hotel. Hold short of runway 08
Then down
right,
Golf.
then Echo Jazz 7744.
Well, welcome to the fantastic airport of Vancouver, everyone. Sorry about the dodgy performance. I'm not used to that. But I think the problem is my RAM is full. First it was my VRAM, now it's my RAM. Oh, I hope this is Juliet. I actually didn't check. This is not Juliet. If I go task manager, how much RAM is being used?
Air Canada 220, runway 26 left taxi via Juliet
97%.
Alpha, Juliet Hotel, Delta, Delta 9er. Runway 26 left taxi via Juliet Alpha, Juliet Hotel, Delta, Delta 9er, Air Canada 220.
Oh, maybe I was on the right taxiway, because this doesn't feel right. It's like we're going back. Whiskey Bravo. Where's that? Oh, that's helpful. It's not on my chart. Romeo. Kilo. Oh, I see where we are. Okay. Got it. This is Juliet. Oh, this is really irritating me that... Yeah, it's actually also my CPU. Oh. Kind of annoying though. Microsoft Flight Sim is using 12 gigabytes of RAM. We can shut down Volanta. Minus 171 feet per minute. Pretty good. And that flight there, and then we'll just shut down Volanta because otherwise it is such a resource hog. Volanta is anyway. I think we're parking somewhere in there actually. Yes, okay. Yeah, I think it's in there we need to go. This is hotel, left is golf. That's right, yeah, so we're going to want to pop in there and then stand 20 is that one there, I believe. Over to the APU gens. APU bleed.
Jazz 7744 contact tower on 125.65.
Up the taxi light. Right, we'll turn off SayIntentions. Maybe this airport is just a bit intensive. Right, set the brakes. Engines 1 and 2 go off. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, not that one, this one. A very warm welcome to Vancouver. Now, let's shut down some things that I don't need anymore. That. What a flight. SayIntentions has been lovely to use. So has Chase Plane as well. Another successful Boeing 737 flight in the books. Very lovely. Cool. Well, there's no point sitting around here. Let's go ahead and boot up the replay.
Too low.
4,000 feet remaining.
Go back to
Flaps.
about there.
Flaps. Unstable. Unstable. Approaching. 2-6 right. Approaching. 2-6 right.
There we go. Just load a quick panel state.
Sync rate.
So we'll get a couple of views. I think we'll start with this one. Let me just save that time so I've got it. So we'll go back to the same place each time. Pop some tunes back on. Andrew, welcome aboard first of all. Yes, so sometimes I've had a couple of issues with the traffic. Key ones being the aircraft periodically stop and don't actually move. I've had a couple of issues with that. They also go slow and don't tend to follow the taxi lines all the time. But of course it is still in beta and sounds like it's going to be in beta for a fair chunk of time. So hopefully it's all a bit optimized, a bit better. A couple of the bugs are patched and things. But overall, it's pretty decent. I've only had that happen a couple of times. Bit of a floater. I flared too early again. I always seem to be doing that in this aircraft. And then the reverses I sort of had to kick in again, which was odd.
Approaching. 2-6 right.
I'll go with this engine view. But welcome aboard, Andrew. Thanks for popping in. I also think I'm cutting the power too early. That's also not helping. But that was definitely a really early flare. The touchdown wasn't that bad.
Approaching. 2-6 right.
Try and mount a GoPro view.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
It's annoying.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
I can't be bothered to turn it off, to be honest.
Too low. Terrain.
Oh.
Too low. Terrain. 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 Too low. Terrain.
That's annoying.
Too low.
Touchdown. I jump between Beyond ATC and SayIntentions as the traffic bugs me, as it's really bad. Yeah. Hopefully they can get the traffic all up and running soon. Be high quality. How do you find Beyond ATC? Thank you for subscribing there, Andrew. Much appreciated. Go with this view, I think. I've heard good things about Beyond ATC actually, but I've never properly tried it. I installed it, but I've never actually tried it. I think I may have to give it a go at some point. Oh, we were quite far off that centre line, it feels like, from this angle. Huge float, and then it's like a smash. I did this the other day. SayIntentions AI is better in terms of ATC, but Beyond ATC traffic is night and day better. Interesting. Very interesting.
5,000 1,000.
It's another one of those
remaining.
things where if they just merged the two together, it would be incredible.
Approaching 26 right.
Right, let me just turn the volume down, because otherwise you're going to get deafened, or you may not. You can never really know. We'll do one more outside view, and then we'll do a runway view, and then we'll wrap up. Go with something like that. Just turn it down a bit, so I can't even hear myself think. Okay. Had you in a different position for a reason, but we're just going to change it. Thanks, Sim. Chase plane definitely has a couple of bugs that need ironing out, actually. Really early. You can just see it there. Oh, that's kind of bugged. We'll just disconnect the SayIntentions stream link. Cool, right, let's go ahead. Pause it here. Go about there, and then Shift R. Yes. Then we'll pop that in.
26 right.
Well, guys, we're going to be wrapping up in just a moment, so a big thank you to everyone who's come along today. Really nice to have you all and see you all in the chat. Much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Here's the plane. Oh, so far off that centre line. It felt alright though. Wow. Of course, it's sort of not zoomed very well either. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our final replay of the day. Can I get one of these?
Approaching 26.
Ah! This is finicky, this.
Feet remaining. On runway 26 right. 2,000.
Right. We'll go with that.
400.
Oh!
Remaining.
I slightly adjusted it.
Short runway. Short runway.
There we go. Okay. And then back. We'll stop there. There we go. Oh. There we have it, my friends. Another fantastic stream. Thank you all for coming along with me today. Really do appreciate it. And I guess I will have to see you all in the next one. Guys, thank you for coming along. Have a fantastic evening. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.